Here to perform our national anthem, please welcome award-winning, multi-platinum country music icon and star of the upcoming Fox series Monarch, Trace Adkins.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
From Mordor to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join nerds doing nerd things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page.
The following is an All-Star 15 TV production.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to All-Star 15 TV. I know you guys are currently staring at a black screen, trying to get that figured out here for the iRacing issue. Was working before we went live tonight. We're currently in qualifying. Hopefully everybody is doing well tonight. But right now,
AJ?
qualifying is underway. TJ, we're staring at a black screen. I'm trying to figure out why.
That was what I was going to ask you, pal.
Why? Are you staring at
No,
one too?
I had the Facebook up.
Yeah, well, trying to figure it out. Hopefully don't have to rechange everything.
See if we're at least doing better on YouTube. Anyway, qualifying's underway for those of you that are here.
We are straight up doing radio broadcasts right now until it figures out. There it is.
I'm on board with the 5 car. He looks pretty solid down into 1. Just jumped over to the 99. He's headed up through the S's.
Well, speaking of the 5 car, let's go jump on with Michael Steele as we got something new, people. We got cameras. I always thought this was a great idea that we could have implemented for All-Star 15 TV. We're going to try to do it with our leagues. But as Michael Steele's in the car, there he is actually racing and really turning that wheel.
I feel like the Steele family at home watching him while watching him while in the other room's got to be weird.
Yeah, there's Dean Demmer.
That's got to be like some Inception. Long qualifying session, 10 minutes.
Boy, yeah, they had to extend it due to it being a road course.
I think I might go try to turn a lap and just see how I fare.
Well, good luck. Matt Cochran, also one of the drivers that are giving us a look in.
A look behind the curtain, if you will.
Yeah, no kidding. And the driver that really helped me put all of this together that I can't thank enough. Let's see. He's currently P2 on his second lap. P3 now. Driver number 25, Drew Trader.
Now, AJ, I don't think we've mentioned it yet.
What's up?
The name of this race.
Go for it. I know you've been dying to say it.
The Spelunking 85. Oh, God. Well, I just crashed the car in the... Why I'm in the booth and not in the race car. The Spelunking 85. I actually had... I mean, I've heard the word. Not an unfamiliar word. But I had to go look up the actual definition of what spelunking was. And let me tell you, in upstate New York, it is a fair term because it is the exploration of caves.
I'm Batman.
I'm Batman. Not that New York. Anyway, no, I have heard the word. I never actually knew the definition. I thought it was good. Upstate New York and the Adirondacks. Certainly full of wilderness, and I'm sure full of mystery, and you know, who doesn't like to explore a good cave?
Right? Ben Morrow completing his qualifying. Let's see if he improved Joshua Bally with a 1:13.43. Does Morrow improve? No, he does not. Dean Demmer currently 5th. Let's see if he's going to bounce back after that first lap. He's really, really loose. Had to catch the car out of the bus stop. And for everybody watching at home, we're running 35 laps here tonight with a stage at lap 17. Running it right like real NASCAR. We're not stopping for it. We're going to continue right through it. The only way we are going to get a caution here at Watkins Glen International is if we have a track blockage.
Chaos, baby! We need chaos!
Which, TJ, I swear, I know you're on the bigger side, so I'm trying to find a shirt big enough for it to put on our store, but we will have a Chaos shirt in the next coming weeks. We'll go P4.
Have you contacted a parachute factory? They might be able to loan you some fabric. Just saying.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Ah! I hate that came off like so easy on your end. But thank you everybody for tuning in to All-Star 15 TV tonight. Hopefully you had a nice Monday, a start to your week, and now you're celebrating that you're no longer working with us, unless you're Ryan Fry, which we miss you, pal. Wish you were at the racetrack.
Yeah, for everybody out in YouTube, Facebook land, the driver of the 32 car got called back to work a few weeks early and is going to miss the remainder of the season driving unless somehow they manage to hire some more truck drivers. So anybody out there that needs a job in the Maryland area, call that man up. He'd love to have you come drive for him. Get back in the race car.
Yeah. Well, it should be a lot of fun, TJ, with this tonight. I love seeing road course racing. And to me, this is just me. If you're going to be a champion of a league, you need to be good at all aspects.
And this is why that I haven't made a single lap yet, and I'm just get out of the car. I went down into turn 1 with no damage, and let's just say, even with braking, still didn't want to turn, and it went.
Yeah, I feel that. I am very good at this racetrack in nothing NASCAR.
Yeah, me, you, and Ryan one night, I think after a podcast or something, or maybe it was a Tuesday night, got in some sports cars here, and I actually didn't do too bad.
Yeah, we did really good, and then I think we had one of my buddies who actually runs the sports cars get in one of those cars and show us that we really weren't that good.
I mean, I felt good. The biggest issue I had was dark. That's how Ryan Fry likes to play it sometimes, and be toxic, put us in the absolute darkness. I mean, hello, darkness, my old friend, but no.
What's going on, Noah Wilson? Thank you for liking the stream. How you doing, my friend? Long time no see. TJ popping probably a Mountain Dew or a Pepsi over there.
You got it. Do the do, my friend. Do the do. Yeah.
And
nobody on track?
Nobody. The drivers that have yet to take time: Daniel Park, Daniel Stagner, Bobby Green, Mick Olofsson, and Austin Green.
I have a plain car sitting on pit road. I can't tell who it is. So I just booted Trading.
Speaking of plain cars, iRacing and Trading Paints having an issue tonight. It is known. It's out there. Some paint schemes will show up. Some paint schemes, unfortunately, revert back to iRacing default. I did reset and re-download Trading Paints. So
I think is the Dylan Dunford car with nothing. It's naked.
I also have Brandon Dunford with basically nothing. And then Farron Elam has a very generic paint scheme, but everybody else seems to be spot on to what they normally are.
I don't see any of them.
Well, you're not, because they're not on track. Marcy, what's up?
Oh, we just got a yeah. I saw it.
Where? Oh, you're behind
or something. Well, I mean, it's YouTube. It's 30 seconds. Give me a break.
Yeah, I want to make that shorter, but with making it shorter, I have to give up some internet capability, and I'd rather not.
I mean, it is what it is. You could always just pull up your stream.
Oh, that's also true.
Chat. But I mean, this way I get to see how bad you're doing 30 seconds behind. I love you. Kidding. No, you're not. I want to go green. I want to see chaos into turn 1.
How much time do we got left, TJ? Because we got to be, rolling almost to that 10-minute mark, I would assume.
Well, AJ, in the words of Dr. Evil, 10, 9, 8.
Seriously? That close? Cause I picture Dr. Evil and Austin Powers, and actually it's Austin Powers on the go-kart getting stuck in between the two walls.
And the old 98-point turnaround. If anybody has to do that tonight, like up through the S's, I pray that no one comes and gets you out.
All right,
Porsche. We have a NASCAR race being led by a Porsche. Love it.
Because we're on a road course. Let's run through our starting lineup here at Watkins Glen International. Starting first on pole, Joshua Bally, and outside pole, Ben Morrow. In third, we got Vern Hawkins. Fourth, Dean Demmer. Starting in the fifth spot in the 25 Chevy, Drew Trader. In the 99 Toyota, Ben Park. Starting in seventh, the 94 Chevy of Dylan Dunford, and in eighth, the number 2 Toyota of Adam Capps. In ninth, it's the Chevy of Brandon Dunford. And in 10th, it's Michael Steele in the Ford, number 5. TJ, take us the rest of the way.
We have P11 Travis Lapinus in the 16, P12 the number 1 car of Farron Elam Jr., P13 the 55 of Jesse Adams, P14 the 12 of Joseph Darnell, P15 Dustin Carroll in the 92, Matt Cochran in the Ford coming home P16th, the last qualifier on time, Josh Yando, P17, 30 car. Nick Schrader didn't take a time. Paul Irvin didn't take a time. Daniel Stagner, Mick Olofsson, Austin Green, Daniel Park, Randy Howe, and Bobby Green, shotgun 25th.
All right, everybody, you're watching All Star 15 TV right here on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch. Welcome if it's your first time. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. We are just moments away from starting the one pace lap around Watkins Glen International. It is the Extreme Forces Racing League. And I'm excited for this. A lot of cars turning out for a road course tonight, TJ. And you and I have had some amazing battles around this wonderful track. And one that comes into mind is one that you ripped my butt a new one because I was getting down on myself after an early race incident. And I ended up coming back and winning, passing you, punting Ron into the bus stop. And a lot of fun is had when you and I hit a road course.
Yeah, I mean, we've had some battles
We've
outside
had
of
a
the
lot of
Roval
battles.
because I can't drive that place.
I mean, I also remember that time at Mid-Ohio where y'all are on presets and had the assist sign and didn't bother telling me.
I think somebody conveniently forgot to tell you.
Is it a bummer?
Probably. So it's something interesting here, AJ, that they're doing, and I'm not sure why, but they're still closing the pits with 2 to go to the stage.
Interesting. That is very interesting, especially if they're not calling a caution at that 17.
Which I don't think that's the NASCAR rule. Well, in fact, I think one of the admins quoted that's what NASCAR does. I don't think they do. If there's no caution, there'd be no need to close the stage. I mean, I don't make the rules. I just play by them and announce it. Seems awful strange to me, though.
Well, and you mentioned earlier about not knowing when we might see a pit stop. Well, I'm wondering if we're going to see drivers run this race backwards. They're going to be able to go about 20 to 25 laps or so, I would assume, on fuel. So with that, do you get off sequence and pit early and just run it the rest of the way?
If I'm 11th.
If
I'm 11th and I don't make it, if I know I'm not going to catch the guy in front of me in 10th for a stage point, I am pitting backward. Do it all. Give me the freshest tires fastest. Pray it works. I mean,
yeah.
Chase Elliott gained 7-8 spots this weekend.
And then lost it all.
Similar situation. Well, I mean, you can't help a car running out of gas.
Well,
supposed to go laps more,
pace
but
car's
you get
about
my
to
point.
head down pit road. We got 20 people watching. Let's see if we can get to 30. We are green at Watkins Glen.
7 car down and away. Good launch there. 41 up the 13's rear door. Trying to shove him forward. Hopefully no big spinners here, AJ. We look clean in the front 5-6 rows.
And that's how we get through turn 1, all squared away. Joshua Bally pulling
You want
away.
a heck of a camera angle. Get on the chopper cam as they go up through the S's. Oh my. The chopper is like, it's almost like a drone cam to an extent. These guys, it's literally right over the top of them.
Well, let's start early, TJ. Let's go in car with Drew Trader.
I think he's got his hands full currently.
He also has a helmet on.
5th. Get out of town.
You'll see it in about 30 seconds. You'll see it in about 30
love
seconds.
I love the commitment. Although I don't think I'm that brave. I think I would get hot and sweaty and annoyed.
But TJ, it's a different kind of
And
helmet.
we've got big issues somewhere. Oh god, it's not a helmet. That's one of them giant hats. He's Lord
Caution
helmet, all right.
out on the racetrack.
Any idea
Daniel
what?
Park.
Who? Oh boy.
Oh, this started well before him. Go Chopper Cam. That's not Chopper Cam. That's Chopper Cam. Let's see what happens. We're looking at the 92 as he's getting loose.
Oh god! Yeah, the 9 just didn't miss it.
Looked like the 9 was trying, but didn't.
92 just
Here it is.
he just looped it.
The 9 never even slowed down. You actually hear him throttle up.
Collected the 59.
I'm going to jump on board with that just to make sure I'm not talking out of my butt here. But here he is coming out of the carousel. Oh yeah, he throttled way up. Oh, and he's still having issues. He just backed into Bobby Green.
He just lost it out of the...
And you're talking about Dustin Carroll losing it.
Yeah, he just lost it.
I don't know what the 9 was doing. Well, I thought we were going to make it a lap. We were doing pretty good up front, and then the 92 spins it. Oh, I thought it was going to be harmless. But then the 9...
I'm confused because
9 doesn't even slow down and T-bones him.
AJ, just a little backstory here. These guys are complaining that the caution front. I'm confused. There's multiple cars spinning and crashing. Like, what are we... What?
They are only calling cautions if the track is blocked and the 92 was horizontal across the track. I would consider that the track being blocked.
I mean, yeah. Then you got 2 cars down, spun into the inside. Like, I don't know. Sometimes drivers confuse me. Why I broadcast.
Yes, very much so. And
I mean,
we
well,
got
literally, the
people on pit
59
road.
and the 9 were blocking the racetrack.
Well, the 92 was the one really blocking the racetrack.
Drivers be drivers. I think that's just one of them.
Well, since
Maybe
we're
they
going to
want
be under
chaos
caution
more than
for a
me.
little while, we're going to take a commercial break and say hi to the Nerds Do Nerd Things podcast.
From Mordor to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join nerds doing nerd things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page.
We're back, everybody. First caution of the evening after an incident coming out of the carousel involving the 92 of Dustin Carroll, the 9 of... what
AJ.
is it? Yes.
Get on board with the 4 real quick. On board. If I'm not mistaken, that motor is cut off. There it goes. He just picked it back up. One of the cool features now of having in-cars. We can see him having to hit buttons to shut the motors off and stuff. The focus and intensity of digital racing.
Look at that. And him being last in line, he basically can go as slow as he wants right now until it's time to grid up. And there it is, all the way off. Well, maybe not off. Maybe he's just clutching it. The lights are off on the iRacing Porsche.
I think they all just chose.
Just about a half a lap away from going green again, TJ. Joshua Bally was gone off that initial start, too. Who are you thinking we're going to have a good run here? Like, I know we haven't really done picks lately, but who are you looking at? Because that 7 has been, you know, really fast from the drop, as he's just gonna cut it.
AJ, it kind of seems with that 7 car, until someone takes the reins away from him, he's going to be the man to beat, and that's typically in the past how I've picked.
Rambler, that is Vern Hawkins in second. Rambler, everybody in the YouTube chat. Road racing aficionado and a very, very fast road
At the
course
beginning
driver.
of the year, I imagine, AJ, this circled, highlighted, underlined, in bold print for him if he had still been racing.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, this time we go through the S's on the restart, AJ. Get on that chopper cam. It's like a drone cam. It looks wicked. Pace car off. Waiting on it. Waiting on it. There she goes. Field headed. Sending it towards 1.
Oh, they're fanning out wide.
Ooh, no big stack ups yet. Looks like everybody's going to get through
point.
1 clear.
Here it is, TJ. Here's your drone cam.
Oh, the 7 a little loose. The 41 going to maybe try to capitalize.
And I think the 41 let the 7 regroup, but now he's going to have an issue with Drew Trader in 4th.
They were a lot racier the first time through there. Maybe they all got scared. Oh, I just heard somebody crack a wall. I'm trying to find it. I don't think anybody died.
Well, that's
Better was
also
netcode.
We've seen netcode happen plenty of times on that right side wall entering the bus stop. Heck of a battle here. You're looking at Nick Trader and Travis Lapanis. Trader to the inside, move him up a spot into 10th. Up front, Vern Hawkins just about a half-second lead over Joshua Valley.
Oh, big lockup on the 25. Into 1, he got into the 41. Everybody saves it, but man, that was a close one.
There is a lot of damage on the front of that 25 car.
He caught the 41 right in the tire, so hopefully that doesn't damage that, as the 25 and the 13 are making contact up through the S's.
They're going to drop back a little bit. Ben Park with an issue. He's going to be on the inside here of Brandon Dunford. I think he's just going to loop it. Is he going to hit the wall? Oh, just barely. I like Rambler. Rambler, that's really good. Crack a beer for every crack of the wall. Somebody's gonna have to end this stream
some
for
of these
me.
guys. Yeah. give me Jess's number. I'll tell her to hit end when it's time.
There's Drew Trader trying to regroup after the contact with the 41.
I love Rambler. The pace car would kill these cars. Well, maybe I need to be in the pace car.
Looks like Dustin Carroll and Mick Olofsson had an issue, TJ.
Oh, poor Mick.
Were they separate incidents? There goes the 92 around. Well, they might have been. What happened to Mick? He's probably going to be an issue on the last turn. There's the 24. Oh! A reaction to the 6 of Stagner, and oh boy, friend Michael Steele. No, not the 5, going towards the bus stop.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he clipped way too much curb. But he's going to be able to keep it off the wall, flat spot in the tire, looping it, and he's going to get going again.
He did better than I did on my qualifying lap. I put it in the wall on the backside. Yeah, that is just, it's unreal. How easy and how light these cars get.
Up front on lap 8, Joshua Bally over Vern Hawkins, second, almost 2 seconds right now. Then you got Dean Demmer in third, Drew Trader fourth, Ben Marr right behind him, looking for fourth. He's going to dive it in deep into the bus stop.
Now, AJ, I have a quick question. Pick your brain at your thoughts. These guys started this race with 60% fuel. That wreck on lap 1 would have gave them the ability to go in and essentially get the other 40% they were missing. Is that going to be enough to make it the whole distance now, or is fuel already
TJ,
gone out the window?
60% fuel is the max, so you only fill it up to 60%.
So really, you could only top off a lap. So we're still kind of in the same boat.
I'm happy you said that because I was going off of 100%. So they're probably pitting closer to lap 15 to 20.
So maybe we made this, well, then I'd say you've locked in for the stage. So yeah, I stand by my original statement tonight. If I'm running 11th place, I don't feel like I can catch 10th place. I'm not going to get stage points.
Now look at this. Oh, we moved to him and he immediately gets loose. Darn it. He was about to make a pass on Ben Park. Now it's to fight off Joe Darnell.
I would come in from P11 and get the freshest tires the fastest and not take stage points. As long as you know you can make it the rest of the way from there.
19 of Dunford and Nick Trader into the bus stop.
How many people do you think are hoping just to survive tonight's incident?
Yes.
You know me, I'm an agent of chaos.
TJ, I said it earlier, if you can keep this car on track, you're gonna probably end up with a top 50 and possibly even a top 10. 99 of Ben Park trying to get by Michael Steele.
He was not long ago under fire from behind the 30, and I do believe the 5 had spun, lost a spot to the 30, and already got back by him, and the 12 with an issue. I think the 12 looped it coming out of the carousel.
It was a loop. It was a fast loop.
I think he only lost 2 spots.
Oh, God. It wasn't a loop. He killed the inside wall, and Michael Steele with another issue. That's going to put him on pit road, it looks like.
Very similar incident for the 12 that happened to the 92. He just caught that inside wall and didn't spin it back.
Michael. All right. Another incident avoided outside of just losing a couple spots.
Very good job not to catch those barrels. That would have been a big problem.
He does have some right front damage, so that's something to look out for. That's going to affect the handling of this car as Joshua Bally is gone 3.5 seconds over Vern Hawkins.
Did he get that damage from net coating the barrels, you think? Or maybe contact with somebody else earlier?
I think it was probably him entering entering the bus stop. There's Dean Demmer coming out of the final turn, heading back towards the line, dropping it back to Drew Trader. Ben Morrow still battling for this 4th position. Side by side as across the line.
Looks like a cloud cover here down into 1. It got real dark real quick. It's because I'm Batman. Go Spelunking 85. Sure, some of these guys would rather be exploring a cave right now than driving on this racetrack.
Yeah, no kidding, DJ. At least some of them.
I guess maybe it depends on your type of cave. Oh my! If I would be the guy, I say this, AJ, because I would be the guy that would hit that wall on the inside here.
I've seen it done many times.
I would push it too far because that's how I usually
Drop back to
race
Dylan
a road
Dunford
race.
in that 6th position, TJ. And he's got a train of cars behind him. Adam Caps in the 2. And Nick Trader up 11 spots right now. In the 56.
Those guys got to be careful. They were real tight there. This cloud is like, I almost need lights here. Oh my goodness. Somebody get iRacing to blow that thing away already. It's freaking me out, man.
Wait till we get rain in a couple months.
I do not look forward to that, but I do look forward to trying to race it.
Oh! Oh, God!
Uh-oh.
Joshua Yandow flips over.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Was that netcode? Watch this, everybody.
No, well, the netcode might have been off the wall.
It looked like he was really slowing down well early, and then Michael Steele not ready for it and just sends him.
Well, it'll be an early night for the 30 car. Long nights in the shop this week.
And we know Michael. Michael does not do that kind of stuff.
He instantly apologized. My goodness. Wow, he climbed that wall a ton. Not sure. He kept rolling. I'm trying to see. I'm sure that thing's meatballed and killed.
I don't know. It's actually running better than it was.
Very well. I don't know about all that.
For
Maybe
Joshua,
slower.
it's better a little slower.
I think he was already a little too slow. That's why he got ran over.
Nick Trader
But
up
who
12
knows?
positions in 6th.
AJ, you look at that thing. This place is mostly right-hand corners. That thing just got skewed up a whole bunch in the right direction. Not sure it's going to pass tech, though. I think the rear end might be a bit high.
Holy
Could you
cow,
imagine
we got
having to laser
24
scan that in
people watching,
post-race?
pal.
I don't want to have to laser scan that in post-race.
No, I don't either.
Marcy says Marcy commented on the fact that he just flipped it. Says the hubby was a little too aggressive this week.
Man, she's even burying the lead there. And Joshua pulling away even more.
Bally,
5.5
not Yando,
seconds.
for everybody at home.
Yes, yes. The driver on your screen right now. It looks like I got a battle back here. Dylan
Hey, the
Dunford.
cloud. It's clearing in the factory.
He's gonna slicken it back up. Yeah, Dunford show the nose. Adam Caps to the back bumper of the 94.
Out of fear or out of, I don't know, the 15 just let the 5 go. You might have saw what that happened to that 30 car and just said, nope, Michael, have it. Let you go.
There's a lot of
Have a
damage
nice
on Michael's
day,
car.
sir.
Doesn't look like there's a whole lot on the 15. The 15 did clip Landau's car.
Oh, boy.
Back to the Dylan Dunford, Adam Caps, and Brandon Dunford battle. All under a blanket back here as they're trying to trace down Nick Trader. Woo! 94 loose coming out of the second to last turn. Still trying to get the car underneath him.
AJ, I'm sure you know how iRacing works, how you can button to jump from first to second. And when you click to the leader and then you try to do that to go back to second place, hangs to the pace car, it's never a good sign for second place.
No, it is not. You're on
6
board
seconds.
with Dean Demmer.
6 seconds, the gap right now from 7 to the 14. That 7 is just hooked up. I mean, he's been on a tear the whole. I think
There's
it's
Matt
like,
Cochran.
is this like race, like, well, I don't even know. Win 4 he's going for, win 5. Last week I thought it was 3 in a row. It was actually 3 in a row like 2 weeks before that.
And
He had
Michael
to-
Steele gets by Matt Cochran now.
The 5 has speed, for sure.
And he's running faster lap times now than he was before the incident with Joshua Yandow.
Maybe a little damage on the right front. Tighten that race car up. Some of the...
See Barney the Flagman, and there they go underneath him.
We are stage. Is that where we're at? Coming to the stage.
Next lap. Next lap.
Completion of 17, correct?
Yes.
I mean, without a caution, the 7's getting the stage.
Just heard Austin Green just blew up.
That's no bueno.
That's the 15. Let's take a look at it. Oh.
Car is definitely on pit lane.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm not sure
Watch.
he had anything to do with it.
Here it is. Oh, there it was. Engine expires, and then if that wasn't bad enough, it's got some sheet metal damage too.
It's almost like the ghost of Michael Steele wrecked it. Because it was a similar spot to where Josh down there. But the you lit the smoke out of the magic white smoke out of the motor, and you can't put that back. That
Nope.
usually is not good for your day.
All I do is
AJ,
picture the Dark Souls
I
screen
gotta
that says you
wonder-
died.
I gotta wonder, maybe iRacing was smart enough and knew that with the engine broke like that, the drive shaft locked
Adam
up,
Caps.
rear wheels
Woo.
locked up, and that car spun around.
Yeah.
Oh, the 94 was a big moment. Just ahead of that, that might have been what sent the 2 a little wide there.
Saw it happen in front of him, and he just reacted to it.
So they did close the pits. I'm head scratching on that one. Leave that one to the admins to figure out.
94 clipped the grass.
Pits have now reopened. The stages. Josh has won the stage. Dean Demmer
Demmer's
second.
Yep. Dean Demmer second. Vern Hawkins third. Drew Trader fourth. Fifth, it's Ben Morrow. Sixth, it's Nick Trader. Seventh, you got Dylan Dunford. Brandon Dunford in eighth. Adam Capps ninth for the stage. And 10th, it's Randy Howell. And he is the biggest mover of the race, up 14 positions. Currently sitting in that 10th position, that number 8.
AJ, we actually had a position change hands there for the stage. Dean Demmer ran down the 14 and passed him on the final lap of the stage for second place.
I think there is strategy going on with that 14.
Well, I don't know if there was strategy involved there. He just kind of let him go. What turn? It looked like
EJ,
through the
you
bus
had
stop.
Marcy thinking that Michael got into Austin Green.
No, just the ghost. Just his ghost, I promise. It wasn't actually him.
Now, apparently, via Mick Olofsson, he missed a shift. And Trader on
Oof.
pit road, Drew Trader, and Ben Morrow, Nick Trader also on pit road. Same
AJ,
thing with
could you
Michael Steele
imagine missing a shift that bad?
on a straightaway.
I think that's like downshifting from 4th to 1st.
I'm not gonna say I've done that, but
For anybody that has seen the new Twisted Metal series, you got to go up, down, right, left.
the Contra code. Well, we are on lap 19. Bally, your current race leader, 13 seconds. 13 seconds.
That is okay. I want you to use your brain here. Remember, I know this is hard for you. I love you. Do the hard work. This is not the biggest gap we have ever seen at the track.
I'm aware.
It is a good one. It's a lot bigger than I thought.
Lapanis on pit road. Here he goes, leaving it, as he's going to get lapped by our leader.
Oh, man. The 12 had a big moment in front of the 14 and the 41. The 12 got into the fence and what is that, a 7, 11? I don't know what corner they call it anymore. The last turn.
He's got
The 41 almost killed him. The 14 had to really get out of the throttle. The 1 almost got into him. Big almost moment.
You're gonna see it, TJ. Here it is.
That was wild. Good job by everybody to miss it, not cause chaos. Is it so much for a guy to ask for a little chaos? 7 car headed to pit road as the 59 almost takes out the 14. Gee, that 14 better count his lucky stars. My goodness. Twice in 1 lap, almost killed.
More drivers on pit road. You got Dylan Dunford leaving, Adam Capps leaving, Randy Howe, Ben Park, and Paul Irvin. And here comes race leader Joshua Bally.
Looks like AJ the 59 lost it trying to make the left after the first right in the bus stop, and hey, my goodness, almost killed the 14 in the 1 car. That was crazy.
Here comes Vern Hawkins too. Our top 3 on pit road.
He might be changing his underwear after that lap.
Yeah, I think he's owed a new fire suit after that one.
I mean, my goodness. First, the incident out of the last turn coming down the straightaway, and then almost, I mean, when you get a chance to go look at it, I would definitely show everybody at home just how close he was to his debut. Great job by him to avoid all of that and manage to keep that 14 clean, or as clean as it is.
You said it was with the 59?
Yeah. The 59, he made the first right into the bus stop and he went to go back left and a lot left.
All right, so we got to back up a little bit further. Oh, there it is. Woo! Yikes! Well, 3 cars scooted by. Fair and Elam, too.
Yeah, I mean, it was wild.
So look at this. Ben Morrow jumps a couple positions to take second place over Drew Trader in 3rd. Dean Demmer in 4th.
Now, when did Ben pit?
Ben pit on lap 18, so did Drew. 20 for both Joshua in 1st and Demmer in 4th.
So they came in right after the stage ended, got fresh tires a few laps before these guys. That's the difference. Now, it might not be there at the end of the run. These guys might get ran back down. But it at least gives them, higher than they were and a potential for a better finish, provided those guys, can't run them back down. I mean, they're not too far away from them, but I mean, 4 seconds on track at a road course is a lot. I like the move. I think it's a bold strategy.
I think it's a very bold strategy. What's everybody thinking about our driver cams? I think it adds to the show.
Ooh, Michael's hands are moving a lot. He must have been in the bus stop.
You would be correct.
Got Lord Helmet on my screen right now and Drew Trader.
And the last driver we got for tonight, driver the number 4, Bass Pro Shops Toyota Supra, Matt Cochran. And he's texting and driving. We saw that.
Is that a Supra?
He is fighting that car.
Dean Demmer just dropped the hammer. Slingshot engage.
Yeah, but look at Nick Trader get right back to his back bumper as they head up towards the S's.
Matt, I'm not sure NASCAR would approve of the texting while driving. They didn't like it when Brad did it. And he was only on the backstretch under red, trying to watch Juan Pablo cook marshmallow. That was the night of the infamous porta potty race.
Was it?
Yep.
Wasn't that jet dry race too?
That's what I'm saying. Juan Pablo trying to cook marshmallows.
Oh.
That was more the reaction I was trying to get with the first go through. I had to explain it to you. It wasn't this funny.
Yeah, it's been a long Monday.
I know. I heard you. You were cracking one open for every time somebody cracked the wall. What are we, 8 deep?
I don't know, sir.
I don't know, sir. There's just many Kens here.
Drew Trader, 3rd, looking for 2nd. Ben Morrow right in front of him.
Oh, I think the 7 does not mind being,
Yeah,
17 laps.
his job is to stink it up, and that's exactly what he's doing.
Usually 1 is the loneliest number. In case of tonight, it's 7. As he is practically in his own zip code on the racetrack.
Yeah, in front of him.
It looks like they ripped the front bumper off the 30 car. So we got a modified now.
Woohoo!
You know,
I mean,
AJ, I wonder how those things would go around this track.
A lot of power. A lot of power. I know they used to run a road course. They used to.
Really?
Don't ask me where. Yeah, that's the thing. Don't ask me where, but I know they used to. Joshua Bally, fastest lap of the race.
Let's start calling you half a stat.
1:14.10. That is half a second faster than Dean Demmer, who has the 2nd fastest lap of the night.
You have some interesting spelling in the chat.
I know, I saw it. It's Rambler. He does Rambler things.
He evidently likes pine tree.
Yeah. He knows I'm dyslexic and will read that perfectly fine.
You know, they say that is actually a high-functioning brain.
Sure. As Trader looking to get by Ben Morrow in the bus stop. God, I love my Monday nights. Oh, he gets loose. Oh, I thought that 25 was going way around. Love his helmet. The Spider-Man helmet? Can't really see it, but you can see the eyes.
Oh, wow, yeah, he had a moment there.
He still has a moment.
Well, we live for a moment. One opportunity.
Man, that song is not stuck in my head. Thanks, TJ.
You're welcome.
Aaron Elam with an issue heading down towards turn number 1. He's going to be the last car in line right behind Jesse Adams. What happens to this number 1? Oh, God. And he's going to get out of the way and get it going again.
I can quote Disney, I can quote Eminem, I can make any stream, anything. Low 30 car in front of the 13 and the 25 through the bus stop. Sure, he's going to try to get out of their way here somewhere. Does not give them the bottom, though. They kind of stack up. I think he was waiting for them to pick a lane, and they kind of didn't.
Man, they are stacked up.
I
Remember
brought
trying
the
to fill the
41
hole.
right to him.
Side by side, oh boy, this can only end a couple
Oh.
ways.
Man, oh, 25 went a little wide. The 41 got into him. Doesn't look
Looked
to be
like
too
he
much harm or
cooked it.
foul.
Looked like the
Some close
25
racing
just
right there.
hooked it going into the turn.
Oh, we've been seeing him struggling to get grip, so I wouldn't be shocked if it was just another one of them moments. These guys are running real hard right up in here.
Thank you everybody who has liked the stream on Facebook. If you've subscribed on YouTube or followed on Twitch, we very much appreciate you. Every Monday and Wednesday we have broadcasts right here on All Star 15 TV. And for all you wonderful Facebook people, all you have to do is like it. It'll pop up. If you follow, it'll pop up. And if you share, it'll pop up.
About to have some trader on trader war as the 56 is running down the 25. The 25 still struggling for grip. Was way sideways on the entry to the S's.
And he was way off the track taking the jump.
A little wide through the carousel here. 56 kind of got some open space. Looking, thought better of it. Said, man, that's my teammate, family member. Somebody in front of them, oh, don't tell me it was the 5, was just like in the fence. I see a cloud of smoke.
Yeah, I don't want to show it, but here it is. I'm out of the carousel.
Michael has had a night. Let's just say that.
Ooh. And what does he do? Not hit anything.
Did a heck of a job. He has been Mr. Not hit the fence. He might have put people into the fence, but he never hit it himself.
I mean, he accidentally put Joshua Yandow into orbit. Like, I'm pretty sure.
I don't even think you did the flipping through the air thing tonight. We actually had one at a road
I'm not
course.
allowed to anymore. That is something that got...
Uh-oh! 5 car! He was just in the grass up out of the top of the S. It's almost had another moment. I bet you Michael cannot wait for this race to be over in 8 laps.
And it is cooking. This race is flying by.
We are coming up on 43 minutes. That is like of race time, not wild. To think they allotted an hour and 50 minutes.
And if you're looking at that 7, which we are, he is just put all the way up to 12th place, 1 lap down. He's a second faster than everybody else on board right now in this stage of the race.
That would kind of make sense, AJ, if you do the math. If we're on lap 29, he's 24 seconds ahead of second place. Well, that would make a lot of sense as to why he's 24 seconds ahead.
And Dean is looking for second.
I know he doesn't. I know no one does. But it's like his car just doesn't get loose. And I know they make, like, you know, cheating things to do that. But, man, like, I know he doesn't, but it's just, like, he doesn't get loose. I don't know what he's doing. I'm sure all these other guys would love to know.
Yeah, no kidding. No kidding on that one. And next week, we go to Nashville Super Speedway in Nashville, Tennessee. That's going to be even crazier because the couple races I've broadcasted from that racetrack, side by side almost the whole time until the very end, when somebody, not knowing, you know, not naming any names, Rambler, figures out a line and runs down literally everybody from 15 seconds back.
So, AJ, we have now seen the cycle of pit stops on the racetrack kind of revert back to the way it was, as the 41 has drove back by the guys that had the fresher tires.
Yeah, the battle is for second. Can Dean Demmer hold on for second? Can Ben Morrow get there? Can Nick Trader get to third?
Well, I don't think Ben's going to get to him because Dean got to Ben. You remember, right? Ben came out, I think, a couple laps earlier on tires, and Dean ran him back down. Oh, boy, right in front of Dean, the one car having issues. 41, good evasives. That was a close moment.
Oh, and 41 is loose. He's putting the power way down coming out of these turns.
We are 5 to go, and that is wild.
So, here's going to be a little experiment here. Not really experiment. Just want to show you guys the distance in between drivers. Coming out of the carousel, Joshua Bally, Dean Demmer, just coming up the S's.
I'd say that's about half a track, AJ.
Almost.
Probably. I mean,
Very close.
Near the closest point you can get on this racetrack. You know, where the two little in parts of the track almost meet there in the middle.
That's very close to being half a track, and probably just about a lap or two, it will be half the track.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but we covered this series one time when they didn't run the bus stop, right?
No, they've always run the bus stop.
I swear we broadcast them here where they didn't have to use the bus stop.
No. The only time I've broadcasted ever anything else than NASCAR, it was IMSA, and they used the boot and the bus stop.
I swear these guys came here one time and they didn't use the bus stop, and me and you were just... I could have been dreaming.
Yeah, you very much could have. Very much could have.
Or you could have been drinking, and I'm right. We don't know. We'll never know.
That's always a good safe bet, too. But up front, Joshua Bally, a 30-second lead over Dean Demmer in second. Ben Morrow in third. Nick Trader fourth. And Drew Trader in fifth. Dylan Dunford sixth. Seventh, you're looking at Brandon Dunford. Eighth, right now, it's Adam Capps, Randy Howe ninth, and Paul Irvin in 10th. There's a good chance he might get to 10th place and put them a lap down.
It's not out of the realm of possibilities. AJ, I'm going to throw you a little shameless plug here just because I can. Everybody, All-Star 15 TV has a TikTok now. They've got some videos up. Go find them. Go look at them. I'm a part of, I think, a couple of them. There's a bunch of Sim 500. You might get some more EFRL there at some point soon. Go find AJ on TikTok. Those guys, he has some pretty good clips over there.
allstar.tv.15.
You'll find it. You'll recognize the logo if you found us anywhere else.
Yes, because if we can get to 1,000 followers on TikTok, I'm streaming the TikTok too.
That just sounds, but I like it. That'd be something new for TikTok.
It's not
hey
new.
guys, look at this. AJ, shh, quiet. Stop letting out the tracing.
Okay, sorry, sir. And dual popsicle sticks go up in the air for Joshua Valley when we hit 2 to go.
Not that long ago, the 14 was chasing the 7. The roles are now reversed. Vern Hawkins somewhere had an issue. I don't know what happened exactly, but he has fallen from the top 3 to 12 and almost a lap down.
He had an issue on pit road, too fast entering.
That'll do it. That will 1,000% do it. I do believe that requires a pass-through. Oh boy, 14s! A lot of sideways in front of the leader. Whew.
You know, I've heard this before where you do not need to pass me.
Yeah, I don't think he was trying to do that, but it almost happened. 7
And
gonna
then he
get clear of
pulls
him.
over out of the carousel.
Could you imagine if NASCAR assessed penalties like iRacing does for going off course here?
No. Very much can. And out of the final turn, we are hitting the white flag, and that is sponsored by Fair Play WrestleFest.
If you haven't looked them up yet, figure it out. Find out how. Go buy a raffle ticket. You can end up with a Replica championship belt if you're the winner, or some, if you like WWE, you can win some gift cards, WWE.com. Figure out a way to find it. It's all in the links, descriptions, do all that happy stuff. Go buy some raffle tickets, help those guys out. It's for a local fire hall in Maryland of our good buddy Ryan Fry. He'd much appreciate it. The fire department would very much appreciate it.
Less than a half a
who don't
lap
like
away
helping
for that
firefighters?
7.
Dude, he is in his own world. I mean, here's the crazy part. He's going to finish the race, and 30 seconds later, we're still going to be having a battle for second. Like, you think Ty Dillon was ahead of the field doing donuts at the Indy Roval? My goodness. Travis Lepane is probably thinking, haha, you didn't catch me.
Or he pulls over so he doesn't have to run a lap. But out of the final
would've done it.
Joshua Batley is going to win at Watkins Glen International.
AJ, I think every time we've covered the EFRL here, somebody just absolutely mauls everybody. One car has at least mauled everybody here once. That's one. Like, it's not been close. It is wild to see that, like, just how much acumen that driver has compared to everybody else on a road course. Obviously spends time here, or spent a good amount of time in prep.
And there's P2 Dean Demmer, followed by Ben Morrow crossing the line. Nick Trader in 4th. Drew Trader coming out of the final turn. This is for 5th.
I got a monologue in before the second place driver finished the lap.
Dylan Dunford in 6th out of the final turn in front of Brandon Dunford. And here comes Adam Caps for 8th. Randy Howe.
Randy, hey, how are you
ninth.
doing?
And in 10th, rounding out the top 10. Is he out of gas?
Oh boy.
Oh!
Almost made a liar out of you. Almost
what?
made a liar out of you.
He gets 10th by .23.
That might be the closest finish on the racetrack tonight, right there.
That's very much true on that.
I would love to see the 16's, like, you know, view of trying to catch him. Because he sees him going into the last turn. He's like, man, I'm not going to catch that guy. And then it's like, oh, wait, maybe. Oh, and ah. Another 100 feet. I think the 16 beats him to the line.
Well, it's time for the photo that they do every single week. Gonna get our podium finishers in just a little bit, TJ, but what a crazy night and fun night for a road course, dude. What'd you think?
I don't think, or maybe Dean did get the memo for the picture. He pulled up to get the picture. The 7 was pushing him backwards, saying, no, I don't want the Not yet.
Looks like everybody just having fun.
Oh, yeah. It's all in fun. That was a great race. Super fast. I mean, 54 minutes, and they're taking the picture. Drop of the green to finish.
You know, not gonna lie, I like this. 54 minutes in and out, less than an hour.
Certainly going to be able to get me back over to Xbox and some more Madden 24 as it's actually working this Monday night.
Well, TJ, let's talk to P number 3, Ben Morrow. TJ, take it away.
Ben Morrow, you got a copy?
Yeah, I sure do. Sorry, I forgot I was supposed to join the waiting room there.
We can find you. We have ways, sir. You put on a pretty good run there tonight. Anything you needed more to hold off the 41 than tires?
Skill. It's funny. I'm really not a road course guy. Like
You
I've
fooled
run
me.
Watkins. Wow, I was struggling, man. There was like 3 times I almost spun it out. I can do fine in road courses whenever it's a road course car, like GT3s, GT4s, LMP2s. I feel like I'm a 2000 I rating kind of guy if I ran it more. But like the NASCAR stuff on road courses is just so difficult to get around the track. It's it really really goes to show just how good Mel can be, Valiant, because like he's really good everywhere, and then he comes somewhere like this that it's difficult just to put a lap down, and he runs the fastest lap of the race 10 laps into his stint. Like it's like he's just toying with us, you know what I mean?
I
I mean,
mean, I hear you. I got a whole monologue in before you guys got to the line after he had already won. It was
oh,
wild.
I'm sure it's a clinic. I mean, he's it's funny because like in practice he was complaining about how tight the car was without all the fuel in the tank, and it's like meanwhile everybody else was trying not to spin out in every single corner, which maybe that's because the car's too tight, but still like it's not where your mind goes.
I think everybody
But
would have appreciated borrowing his tightness.
yeah, it's
Um, good run for you here. Should help you out in the point standings.
yeah,
Any,
that's
I mean, you pull off like you said for yourself. You're not consider yourself a road racer, but you pull off top three. That's got to be momentum for forwardness. Know
yeah,
that
I
hey
feel
man, I
really
did
good
it
about it.
here, and now I'm going to go do it somewhere where I know I can do it.
Yeah. The only thing that I wish I could do different is I wish I just would have been able to pass Drew on the track, not on pit road. Because, like, I feel like that's the only reason I finished in front of him, just because I did better getting into pit road. But, I mean,
mean,
I'm not going to complain about it. So,
I wouldn't take him where you can get him. I mean, good run
yeah.
for you tonight. I'm trying to find it. Point standings here. You should definitely, I would think, well, this is going to help you quite a bit. Probably leapfrog some of these guys that didn't have as such a good evening as you. You were 10th, up 2 at that point. You're probably going to be a little bit more inside the top 10. Certainly moving your way up that board. I think I'm going to continue to see that. I've seen you up front a lot. Hopefully, it's in P1 soon.
Yeah, I'd sure like that. Let's see. I got to see where we're going next. Because,
Well,
What
Ben,
is
before we
your
let you go, do you have any sponsors you want to thank before we let you celebrate a podium finisher tonight?
nah, I kind of just pay for my own iRacing deal. I mean, you know, all the people that have gotten me interested in it make me dive off the deep end with it, but
All right, brother.
anything? Any thoughts on Nashville?
that's what I was looking for is where we were going next. I like Nashville, but I'm not super good at saving tire there, so hoping for a bunch of short runs.
Well, you said yourself you weren't super good at Watkins Glen and you brought it home.
Yeah,
So let's hope your
I know.
super good translates to
That would-
Nashville for another top 3.
Yeah, that would be really nice. Is it Super Speedway or
It
Fairgrounds?
just says Nashville.
If it's Fairgrounds, I'm calling my shot top 3. But if it's Super Speedway, yeah, I'd be happy with top half of the field.
I don't know what the difference in laps. It says 120 laps. That makes sense.
That's probably Super Speedway.
All right, dude. Well, great job getting a podium here at Watkins Glen International. Hopefully, we talk to you next week.
Yep, sounds good. Thank you.
All right, TJ, let's get P2. I know you're going to have fun with this interview. It's Dean Demmer.
Dean, you got a copy?
I gotcha.
Hey, buddy. Looked like you had fun avoiding cars trying to kill you this evening.
Yeah, just avoid getting killed. I think Drew got into me into one time. We almost wrecked.
We were watching. It was scary.
Yeah, I thought it was going around. And then people spinning off the carousel and spinning off the bus stop. So that made things interesting.
Well, let me tell you first. I'm sure you already know, but in case you didn't, your teammate got flipped. So you managed to keep all 4 wheels safely on the ground. That's a very big improvement compared to your
Well, that's the plan every week. Just keep all 4 wheels on the ground.
You survived Watkins Glen. We go to Nashville. It doesn't say which. It just says Nashville. How do you feel about Nashville?
It's probably the Super Speedway, Nashville Super Speedway, the concrete oval. I was fast there last season, but we've got a handful of different guys, so we'll just have to go there and see how we shake out against those guys.
I'm not 100% sure, but I think with the way the stage worked out tonight, your overall finishing position, you may be the number 2 point man after.
Yeah, that's awesome. I've just been trying to put together consistent races and try not to make too many mistakes, but made a few tonight. Just trying to clean it up for the playoffs. About a few weeks until we have to worry about all that, but I'm just trying to start early and be consistent and not make mistakes, because when the playoffs come, you can end your run in one race. So
Yeah, we are officially now, with the completion of this race, 5 races from the playoffs.
Wow.
So
Already.
it's time to. I mean, you said it. It may not be quite time to think about it, but it's time to think about it. And you, sir,
right.
have set yourself up for a deep run here. If you keep running like you are, I'm certain you're at least going to be. You're in it. Maybe even a big threat for it. So keep digging, pal. I know we're going to get you in a P1 interview here if you keep running like this, and it'll come.
Yeah, it's coming. Everybody at Rocky Faith Motorsports on this 41 car has just put in a lot of work, and we've been digging deep the last few weeks, trying to get everything we can. Big shout out to Carhartt, All Star 15 TV, Freight Trucking, all of our sponsors that make this league happen, and hopefully there's more good to come.
I sure think there will be. AJ, you got anything for Dean this evening?
Dean, great run. It was a battle for second from, it felt like, the get-go. But great job getting back through the couple cars that were in front of you to get back to second. What did that 41 feel like, in traffic and then alone? Because it looked like you were loose, stupid tight, back to loose. What did that car feel like?
Yeah, it really was just all over the place the entire race. It was hard to, at least for me, not exactly road course wrangler, but it was hard to make consistent lap times and keep the same pace every lap. It's something would always happen. Like you said, tight, especially up through the S's, especially when you swing back to the left, it wants to plow up into the wall. I think I almost did that on a restart, and then just off the S's, you're trying to keep the car underneath you because it gets light off the corner, and then just through the bus stop, all the bumps, the carousel's flat and sweeping, so you're just trying to put the throttle down on exit, and then you have that weird rumble strip and downhill section off the exit of the carousel that really upsets the car. So you're just fighting it the entire race. I don't think anybody was ever comfortable.
All right, brother. Well, great race tonight. We'll see you in Nashville, and you have a good rest of your night and rest of your week, actually.
Hey, I appreciate it. Thank you, guys. We'll see you next week.
All right, teacher. It's time to talk to P1, and I feel like it's coming to be like a every week thing. Here you go, TJ. Here's Joshua Bally.
Josh, you got a copy? Oh, I think there he is. Dude, I mean, you keep winning. I'm gonna run out of questions eventually, man. You put on a clinic.
Well, it's I'm honestly, I'm surprised I won by 30 seconds because I thought I drove honestly really poor in that race. Like the first stint I felt really bad because I turned the brake my force feedback down because the setup was so tight, and then I was all over the place in the S's. The second stint was a lot better because I turned the force feedback back up in my pit. So I didn't think I ran a particularly good race.
If you're telling me you don't think you ran a great race, I'm scared. I am actually scared to see what you would do. That was wild, man. 30 seconds. You crossed the start finish line, and I had a time to cut a whole monologue on just how good of a run that was before they got back second place. Dude, wow. That's all I'm going to say. You did phenomenal tonight. Another win. I have officially checked the stat book. You're now at 2 in a row again. It's just wild. I know you're already the points leader. My usual questions are out the window. We are going to Nashville next. It doesn't say which. Are you worried about either?
Much prefer the short track. I like my short track racing. That's probably what I'm best at. The super speedway one, I'm not as great at the concrete tracks, especially if in turn one there's like this wicked bump like on the bottom, and especially since we run lower fuel, it's going to be really tight. The front end's going to push on the bump, so I particularly don't like running the super speedway a lot of the time, but I'm sure I could make it work.
Well, I know I am anxiously awaiting to get away from the road course and back to the racing ovals that we run, and I am now curious to see which track it is, because I'm just scared of you saying you like one and then you think you're not good at the other, and then you tell me you didn't run well tonight and you had a 30-second lead.
Yeah,
AJ,
it happens.
Do you have anything for Josh?
Dude, great race. I think it was a thing said on Fox Sports when Kyle stunk up Coda 2 years ago that you're there to stink up the show and worry and not worry about the broadcast. But damn, dude, give us some help.
I got you. If I win that 3 in a row, I'll start from the back the next week.
Oh, don't say that. Don't say that. But dude, great race. I definitely took some notes as somebody who's trying to get better with racing at road courses in NASCAR vehicles while also still trying to get better in sports cars. So definitely took some notes there, but damn. Hopefully it's it's the short track, 'cause I love the fairgrounds, but I would put more money to it being the super speedway. But great race tonight. Do you have any sponsors you want to thank before we let you go?
Nope.
Works
his
for
answer.
us. So
I
do
love his answer.
But dude, congratulations again. Hopefully we talk to you next week. Which, the way it's going, we're just gonna get a chair for you up here.
Oh, that'd be nice. It's getting a little stuffy up here, just having to stand all the time all around here.
I love it. I love it. See you later, Josh.
See ya.
All right, TJ, take us home, my friend.
Well, if we don't get that man a residency up here with us, my goodness. That car and Josh 7 is just, right now, it's the car to beat. It's him, and then it's everybody else, and you're going to have to come take championship away from him. He's the favorite far and away. We've been to outside of plate races now, and he is at the front all the time. I'm super impressed. Going forward, AJ, I think he's going to be hard to beat no matter where we go. They're trying. 41 especially has, been knocking on the door. The 13, the 14, the 48, this was kind of an odd run for him. He's usually up at the front. I know Paul's going to rebound. I cannot wait to get back to oval racing. As much as everybody else likes road courses, they don't produce enough chaos, baby. I need some more chaos in my life.
More chaos? Didn't we see a car go upside down?
Yeah, but it didn't bring out a yellow.
All right, everybody, thank you for tuning in. A little bit of a sneak peek to the Nerds Do Nerd Things podcast on Thursday. We're talking across the Spider-Verse, the new Miles Morales animated Spider-Man movie. Check it out. Also, check out a little bit of a wrestling podcast coming from Ryan, TJ, and myself in the near future. That's also going to be with the Nerds Do Nerd Things, just, under a different name, under their banner. Wrestling Over Everything, Fair Play, WrestleFest, Drinking Bros, Auto Racing. Thanks to Drew Trader for making that driver's cam graphic for us tonight. And thank you, Falcon Grafix. Save $5 when you use code AllStar15TV when talking to Mick Olofsson. You'll save $5 off your first iRacing wrap. And From Watkins, Glen International, I'm Agent Capola. You got TJ Barnier. We will see you next week in Nashville. Bye, everybody.
Later.
From Mordor to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join nerds doing nerd things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page.